having a press conference alone. I'm being joined by a team from EMF, Abim and Kampala. I'll be hosting this alongside my sister Jessica from EMF also, and we are going to be questioning the people from EMF about the activities on the cultural gala and also about EMF.
And my colleague has said we are here for the great function. We have a press conference that is going to target the event that is upcoming back in the village. That is the great Karamoja cultural event that is going to go down from the 30th up to the 4th of next month. Yes, so we are here with a great team. They are from EMF, and then I want to turn this question to the CEO. Tell us about EMF.
Thank you very much, MC Logan. Thank you very much, MC Drizzy. We are very much grateful having you on board this evening to talk about the event that is ahead of us, and to talk about EMF in particular. To start with, I would like to shed light and to make somebody who does not know what EMF is, for them to know exactly what we do. EMF is a true music fraternity. It's a platform, or it's a body, entertainment body, that harbours or contain or give room to every entertainer from Abim. Now we are going towards Karamoja, Abim, and now we shall extend to the regionally, and we shall have all the Karamojos on board to make sure that we promote talent in the region. That's basically what EMF does. Yes.
Okay, so they told us you have something cooking for that event. Tell us about the upcoming concert.
Okay, about the concert is coming. That is Karamoja Cultural Peace and Love Concert. It's the event that EMF is up to. EMF this time round teamed up with the Karamoja. The Karamoja is one of the biggest social media platforms with them to make sure that we put up one of the biggest talent show during the Cultural Week. My colleague Copstar will give us the highlights about the Cultural Week, about the Cultural Day, how it's going to happen, but I'm speaking particularly about this event, Karamoja Peace and Love Concert. This concert is being hosted by EMF and the Karamoja. It's going to have all the big talents from the region, that's Karamoja region. It's going to have all the big talents on the same stage to promote unity as the talents. We're going to have a lot of entertainment that day. Yes, that's basically what I can say about this event.
Okay, before I go to your colleague Tasra, you want to use this opportunity that we have all the people from all the districts of Karamoja grounded in Abim. You want to use this opportunity to spread love. Tell us, what should the people coming for this event and for this concert expect? What are the audience? Which coverage do you want to target?
Looking at the audience, this week is going to be a very busy week. That's the cultural gala. It's going to be a very busy week, and it's going to be have one of the biggest audience, I think, in Karamoja region. Now, we want to take the opportunity, as you know, the region right now has suffered from insecurity, and right now the region is having a lot of anger which is taking place. We want to use the opportunity as the young generation, as youth, to mend the gap that's already there, the insecurity which is already happening in the region, to bring through the young talent, to make sure that we preach togetherness, to bring in peace in the region. There's a lot that we are going to talk that very day. We are going to make sure that the artists that are going to perform preach peace the most than any other thing. Get it right. Yeah, that's what we're going to use the opportunity. As that week, we shall have all people from the region. I guess it's going to be beyond the region, countrywide and beyond the country. People are going to be around, and on that day, we want to use the opportunity to reconcile that gap that we're already having, the conflict that's going on. We preach peace for that particular week. Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us about the districts where the artists are coming from? Because the concert is in Abim and I'm expecting artists from different districts because we're speaking Love, Karamoja, so I'm expecting other districts of Karamoja. Can you tell us about the other artists from other districts?
Thank you very much. Just as like I was introducing the show, we have teamed up with the Karamoja. The Karamoja is helping us to identify, or I can say he has helped us to identify talents from almost all the 9 districts in the region, apart from Abim, that we took the initiative as the host district to make sure that we have the artists coming from. We have the artists coming from 9 districts of Karamoja. I may not mention each district, but automatically we know that we have 9 districts that is going to participate in the Karamoja cultural event. So in this case, we have different artists from all these districts. I may not be able to mention all the names here or mention all the districts, but we have all the districts covered.
Okay, thank you so much, testimony. Now we are sliding to CEE, because KCE is an abbreviation. Maybe you will tell us in full, then you will tell us more about it. Can you shed some light on KCE?
Having been given this opportunity, KCE is Karamoja Cultural Event. Karamoja Cultural Event is the gala that happens annually in the region, and it is from a selected district. And this time around we have a big hosting Karamoja Cultural Event. Yes, Karamoja Cultural Event brings people from different districts in the region and also from different countries. For example, it brings different tribes like Jie, Madeniko, Bokora, the Pokor, the Tur, and people from other countries like Ethiopia, South Sudan, Kenya, to celebrate the culture.
Karamoja cultural event. Now I want us to talk about something. EMF is heading to Abim with a theme of peace and love as the name of the concert. And then I would like to know, is peace and love the theme for the whole event or it's just for the EMF?
Because we have been having the insecurity and anger crisis in the region, that theme runs for both EMF and Karamoja cultural event in a way that it is promoting peace. Because during this period from the 30th of the 3rd of September, we'll be having peace dialogues, and this will have different people from different districts talking about and elders talking about peace and how to have permanent peace back in the region.
A few words how peace is going to be restored, or the steps being taken to tackle the peace and love issue.
MC Drizzy. Just let me just shed more light on what the previous question just asked my colleague about is the theme of the event peace and love concert derived from the main theme of the cultural week or the cultural gala. I would say yes. For us to come up with this theme, we start as a team, of course, EMF and the Karamoja, and we reflect back to the theme of the main cultural gala, the theme of the main cultural, and we derive what can we do as the young generation, as the young people. What can we do to restore the peace that already was going in the land? That's when we decided to say, let us derive something very important for the main for our show. So the peace and love concert, it is derived from the main theme of the cultural gala. Well, how are we planning, or what activities are we going to have to ensure that at least there is that peace that is restored in the region? These are the strategies that we have laid as EMF and the Karamoja. We are going to have the interaction, the physical interaction of the youth during that our concert. We shall have the team who are coming from different sides of Karamoja. We shall have interaction, one-on-one interaction, and say how best do we resolve the case of insecurity in the region. As we come together, that's already creating peace. As we come together as the youth, as the young people, we are creating peace and unity. That's how we're trying to look into it as the youth through this concert. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Testimony, for the Karamoja that tries to lay a platform for the youth to have a dialogue, a peaceful one, so that they can create that kind of harmony and mutual friendship that they will use, so that there is no more war, no more misunderstanding in Karamoja. But as we wind up this discussion, I would like Testimony to tell us in the local language to send a message back home to the people at home. Thank you.
Okay, Apoyo MC Drizzy. I'm going to take a team Kanyaneni. EMF does not work, but you Talokin can get. More I be the kind of team lock. Become cultural gallery team repajoni. So wabi wanna be get a show in Duadek, meduma bumwen, eka ebino bedo kewe na ya ki district na papa me Karamoja, eka ebino neno ngwati mere chalo juome kelo kuch side me Karamoja apo yono.
And we are privileged to have one of the artists from the Karamoja region, and I would love to hear from him. As an artist, what are you going to do? Which message are you going to spread for your fans and for the people of Karamoja that will be gathered for this event?
Yo, this is your boy Dila Rockstar, guys. EMF is bringing a show, a very big show at home this time. This show is all about creating peace in the land or in the region, Karamoja region. We the artists are going to come together and we are going to perform to show love, to at least show people what we are supposed to be doing instead of bringing these things of hatred. But for me, as the Rockstar, I'm going to perform for you. I'm going to make you take you walking at Tababedo. You tell me we are just when you wake a Shima Commando, the only love that I can't fail to wonder. Wait, this is the song, man, guys. We're gonna be there. Show.
Yes, so you
Show
have
time, baby.
We have chosen enough of this.
so Momo Jalo
Earlier said by Testimony, the event is here. Days are counting down and people are having a lot of expectations. And the event didn't just come out of the blue. You guys had your aims and your objectives for the event. So can you briefly tell people about your aims and objectives of the event?
Thank you very much once again. My name is Shaka Kolamu. I work with EMF as a coordinator and a promoter. The aims of the show we are planning to organize on we as the youth, we want to have a peaceful engagement with the youth at home, promote culture, expose the youth, and create unity as well.
Ask random question, please.
Okay, we would love to hear from at least everyone here, one of the coordinators that are seated here. We want to hear from them. What are their expectations? Shall it vary from the target, the people out there that are eagerly waiting for this team and the gracing of the concert? Well, we would start from the lady next to me here. Please tell us your expectation about this event.
MC Logan, I'm Livia, one of the coordinators. So for this event, my expectations, I expect it to be a very successful one since we are going to host some of the legends in the region like Lil Keys, and I know we are going to have a good time, so expect the best.
Okay, what do you define as success for that?
Success, number one, I will look at the turnout. You know, the moment very many people turn up for the event, that means we shall have partially achieved our goal already. Meaning they will be able to witness all the performances, whatever messages we are trying to pass. So provided there's a good turn up, they shaka back to you. Thank you very much, MC Logan. I am Sharon and I lead the finance department of EMF. I'm so privileged to be a part of this team. Well, about my expectation for the event, it gives me joy that we are offering a platform for very many artists who are going to perform. Because when you look at Karamoja region, there are those upcoming artists who don't have a platform, and this is the only way they can be exposed. So one of my expectations are the artists are going to come up, they are going to be exposed, they are going to be known, even those that we are not known. Because then there is going to be networking. Of course, for some people who have been part of Karamoja and have not grown up from Karamoja, it's a chance for them to go home, interact, do some catching up, and then of course cope with the culture at home. Because I very well know that there are people who are not well acquainted with the culture at home, yet we are really actually from that side. So that's one of my expectations, adopting to the culture at home, and of course the other thing is interacting and networking with different people from the region. Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, as you've heard from the team, you have heard from the EMF team. EMF, we are project a full music fraternity. We are going to be a part that is going to grace the event, that is the Karamoja cultural event. So we urge everyone there who loves culture, who loves Karamoja, to come and join us as we celebrate the heritage and the culture and the norms and the values of tradition in a beam come the 30th of this very month. Yes, that is in my conclusion remarks. You are all welcome to this very big function. Thank you. My colleague here is also going to have something to say.
Thank you so much to the team from EMF, to Music Fraternity, the CEO, the finance manager, and the rest of the team in their different capacities. To the people back in Abim, to the people who are planning to travel for the cultural event, it's going to be big as you have told us. It's going to be better than anything we've seen in the region before. It's going to be the first of its kind, bringing together artists from all over the region in the name of peace and love. Yeah, tickets are available in designated outlets, so ensure you talk to the people. Anyone who has connection with EMF can get you a ticket. Just get anyone who has connection with EMF can get a ticket straight. The ordinary tickets go for 8,000 shillings. The VIPs go for 20,000 shillings, and then there's also a table for 200,000 shillings. So if you really love Karamoja, if you love the region, if you love what EMF does, please make sure you're there on that day. Thank you so much. My name remains MC Drift.
Yes, that is going to be in Fulham on the 3rd of September. Our tickets, like they have already told us, we have 3K for children, 10,000 for the...
One of our legendary artists, Lil Giz, will also be featuring. So you can't afford this.
Gloria, comfort,
Get this, just as you, but make sure that it's going to be summary. If you love what we do, you love time around our timo jabo kiduchu, pinu, like supporting talent me pacho, ticket me tino tieli badek, me jadongo ordinary tieli baboro, me VIP jo abedi table na malo, tieli eli pirario, then table bija angwen tieli miario. Bino ke supporting talent me pacho, bino ke celebrating culture me tour Karamoja culture. Apo yono.